Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Mrs. Bandu's Math Movies. This is Lesson 6-7 for Course 2, 4th period. We're going to be solving percent problems using equations. All right, so we have probably a new vocabulary word for many of you, and that is commission. And commission, C-O-M-M-I-S-S-I-O-N, is figured or computed by taking the commission rate, or a percent, times sales. Okay, commission is like many salesmen work on commission. So, for example, let's just think of a realtor, a person that sells homes. When that person, the real estate agent, sells a home, they get paid a percentage of the sales price as their fee. Okay, so that's what commission is. It's a fee for performing something that, your job asks you to do. Oftentimes, commission is based on sales. Some of your parents may work on commission if they are salespersons of some sort or the other. Okay. Also in this section, we'll be looking at taxes as well. So when you want particularly sales tax, we'll just add this as well. Sales tax is going to be equal to the tax rate times the total cost, or times cost of the item or items. Again, this is going to be a percent, and then times the cost. All right? So these are basically done very similarly. Commission is something you earn. Sales tax is something you pay when you purchase something. Okay. Finding sales tax. A video game costs $34.98. The sales tax rate is 5.5%. How much will you pay for the video game? Okay, so the first thing you're going to have to do is we need to know the sales tax rate and the total cost of the video. So I'm going to write the sales tax of 5.5% as 0.055. I want to lose the percent sign, so I'm going left 2 places, 0.055 times $34.98. When you do this, you're going to get, let me go over here, 1.9239. Okay, now, round to the nearest cent, because remember, money is in hundredths, dollars and cents. There's 100 pennies in a dollar, so we're rounding to the nearest hundredth. The 2 is in the hundredths place. The 3 says the 2 gets to stay. So 1.92 or $1.92 is the amount of the sales tax. Now what you have to do is take the cost of the item plus the sales tax, add them together, and it gives you 36.9. Okay, or in dollars and cents, $36.90. In your calculator, it's going to look as 36.9. Remember, to write it correctly, that's going to be $36.90. So $36.90 for the video game. So you find out how much tax you're going to pay, and then you add it to the purchase price or the cost of the item. Okay, estimating a tip. Use estimation to calculate a 15% tip for $34.50. Okay, I am going to walk through this with you, but we'll also talk about how you can just simply do it as well. So what you can do is, first of all, round to the nearest dollar. So $34.50 is about $35. So I'm going to find 10% of the bill. So 10%, 0.1, times 35 is $3.50. Then I'm going to find 5% of the bill. Okay, 5% is half of 10%. So I'm going to take $3.50 times 1/2, or times 0.5, or divided by 2, and I'm going to get $1.75. So we add $3.50 plus $1.75, and it gives me a tip of about $5.25. So a 15% 15% tip for $34.50 is about $5.25. Okay? Now, what you could do if you weren't estimating, you could just simply take, a tip is, as you all know, the little bit extra that you leave the waiter or waitress for doing a good job, and you can take the 15%, 0.15, times the bill, and that's going to give you the amount of the tip. Okay? So that's another way of looking at it as well. And 15% is the generally agreed upon tipping rate. Somebody does a much better job, you might tip a little bit extra. If they don't do a very good job, some people leave a little bit less. I think, that's kind of a personal preference, but 15% is the accepted norm for an adequate job. In other words, a job that's done well enough, maybe not to perfection, but well enough. Okay, finding a commission. Find the commission on a $300 sale with a commission rate of 8.5%. So my sales are $300. The rate of commission is 8.5%. So remember, the commission is equal to the commission rate times sales. Okay, so that's going to be 8.5%. So again, I'm going to lose the percent sign, so I'm going to move left 2 places, 0.085 times 300, and that, which is the sales. So the commission rate times 300 of sales is 25.5. The commission on the sale is about $25.50. Okay, again, in your calculator, you're not going to see the zero. You want to add that because in dollars and cents, it's always 2 places past the decimal sign. Or the decimal point, excuse me. All right, finding a commission. Here, this is, we're finding a commission, and we're also finding the total earnings for the salesperson. So this is a 2-step problem. First of all, we need to find out the commission, the amount of the commission. Okay, and I'm going to abbreviate. Secondly, salary plus commission that you earn equals the total earnings. So again, just to chat a little bit about this. Many salesmen work on salary plus commission, so they get a certain amount of pay every week for simply showing up to their job and doing their job. On top of that, because they're expected to make sales, though, they get these little bonuses or commission on the amount of sales that they've made. So the money that they get to take home in their paycheck at the end of the week includes the base salary, all right, plus any commissions that they've earned on sales. All right, so total earnings will equal salary plus commission, as I've said. So let T equal total earnings. Okay, so T is going to equal $550, which is the salary, plus, and then I'm going to put these in parentheses just for emphasis, not 500, but 1,485 times the commission rate of 4%, which is 0.04. Okay? And I didn't work out all my math on this one ahead of time, so I'll work it now. So what you want to do now is multiply the amount of sales, okay, which is important, 1,485 times, I hit divide, 1,485 times the rate of commission, 4% or 0.04. And this is $59.40, so 59.4. And you can leave it that way at the moment. Oops. I filled in my numbers over here. They could have gone right here. So I'm just going to skip down here, 559.40. 40. Okay, so this is the 1485. This is the 0.04. My apologies. Okay, this is actually what they want you to see here is that this is sales, and then this is the commission rate. Okay, now you add those together, $550 plus $59.40, and you get $609.40. So the salesperson for that particular that particular scenario will get $609.40. Okay. All right, you have a couple of questions here. And the only thing really different in number 3 and number 4 is that you know how much this person made for their salary. If they know that, oftentimes you're going to be asked then to find the total earnings. If you don't know what their salary is, you might just be figuring out the commission on an independent sale, or in the case of somebody that works strictly for commission, they won't get that additional salary added in. Okay.